y'all, it's Kelly with Kelly Crafts It All. Today I am going to bring you a tutorial for the 3.5 by 3.5 inch note card holders. This is not my original idea. The original idea came from Sam from Mixed Up Crafts. But I had a girl that follows me on YouTube, and she's like, I just learned from you better. Can you do it? So I said, sure. I said I might have to modify a little bit because I don't want it to be the exact same thing. I mean, it's the same but different. Sam does hers all, cuts it all out in one piece. But yeah, hers is all one piece. And I'm going to do mine in two separate pieces to make it just a little bit easier. Cutting it, I don't know, it wasn't hard, but it was just kind of like confusing. And I thought, oh, let's try something different. So, this does hold the note cards. I guess I could show you that part. And it holds 6 cards and 6 envelopes. So there's the little cards. And here's all the envelopes. I have a friend that wants to do a swap for June. We're not going to do a swap until July on Crafty Crafts by Dina's swaps and stuff, because she's given us time to get everything together for Christmas, because we're going to do Christmas in July. So I had a lady send me a message and said, do you want to do a swap for June? I said, sure. So she wanted to do a rainbow theme, so that's a rainbow theme one, and that's the one I did. Alright, so this one's going to be a Christmas one for Christmas in July, so you will see Christmas papers. It is the Santoro, the Gorgeous papers. Now, I have the packet of it. It was this one here. I got it on sale cheap. I don't have the heart to cut it, so I photocopied it and printed it off to use for this, so I could shrink my images down and stuff. So that's how I did that. Okay, so let's get on with this here. So our first piece of cardstock we're going to need is 3 1/4 by 8 1/2. And you also need another piece of cardstock that measures 3 by 5 3/4. And on the 3 3/4 by 8 1/2 inch, you're going to lay this so it's on the 8 1/2 inch side, and you're going to score at 3 3/4, and then 4 1/2. I'll set that aside. And then for our pocket, this is the 3 by 5 3/4. So on 3 sides, you're going to score at 1/4 inch and 1 inch. And just turn it and do the same. So on 3 sides, 1/4, and then at 1 inch. So on this one, all you're going to do is fold on your score lines, and my bone folder here. Like so, and that's that. And then on this one, 3 sides that you scored 1/4 and 1 inch. If you turn it so that it's the 5 3/4 side is up, the long side, along the long side, you're going to cut up from the first to the, you're going to cut to the second score line. Just like if we were making a box. And then we're going to cut on this one, which is going to leave you that little tiny flap at the bottom. And you want to just go in and snip that off. I like to fold this out of my way. Now I'm going to have this tiny little piece right here. And I'm going to cut that off. That's going to be our tab, and then you can, trim your edges. Still up a little bit there. And then you're just going to turn around and do the same exact thing. The scissors are sticking to that second score line. It's the only 2 score lines you've got going up and down. So, and then snip that little tiny piece out. Fold that back and you'll see that score line there. Just snip that one off. And just make a little things like that. Now if you need to, you know, fold and burnish yours first to see your lines, you can do that too. And then I'm just going to burnish all the score lines. So, then you'll need some designer series paper of your choice. These are measuring, I thought I wrote the one for the pocket is 3.5 by 1 3/4. And then these ones are 3.5 by 3.5. So you need 2 pieces of that. So on the front of that little folder looking thing, you can glue. We're going to put this one on the front. Burnish that down. And then the other one thing that it picked up, it's just going to go on the opposite side of it to the inside. So if you have it like this, just open this up and put this one on the inside. And I did not line my front one up very well. I can see that. This is about the 6th time I've tried to do this video. This week has been the week of hell for me. Everything I seem to touch just goes to crap. And I'll try to do a little better on the inside. And if I'm that upset about it, I can always bend it and turn it around and make that the outside, not the inside. But I'll just leave it alone. And then we're going to put the one on the pocket. If you have the directional paper, make sure you're got yours facing the right way. Okay, so we got that together. And we're just going to put this together like we do a box. Just glue your tab. Another tab. And just fold that up. Just like a box. You know, match that corner up. Do the same on this one. Now I'll leave the description, or leave the link for Sam's in the description box if you want to go make the entire one that's all one piece. But this is just how I thought it would be a little bit easier to explain to someone. Because I was even getting confused, and it took me a couple tries to figure it out. Now on that little tab, that 1/4 inch tab you got, you're just going to run your glue on it. Now if my head gets in the way, I'm sorry. But I'm just going to kind of push that in, and I'm going to make sure I stay on the inside of this score line. And then even with the bottom. And then even with your edge here. So you might have to push your box sides in a little bit or whatnot to line that up. And you get your bone folder and go in there and give it a burnish, and then you close it up, and then it fits just like so. And I have my knot at the very bottom of my it slid when I put that bone folder in there. Alright, let's try that again. Boy, did I monkey that up. There we go. Alright, that's better than what it was. Okay, there we go. That's better. Yeah, see, I got that off. I didn't center that, so it's okay. It's all good. It'll be fine. I didn't get my box in there right either. I guess I did. It's good. It's good. Okay, so we've got that part done. Then we're going to move on to our note card, and you will need a piece of cardstock. This is 110 pound cardstock. And this was 65 pounds. And I'm going to put this on my scoreboard on the 7-inch side and score at 3.5. Just fold that. I like to lay mine on my scoreboard and then burnish it down. Set up in the corner so it's straight. Now this is up to you, however you want to orientate yours. Mine are all going this way, and I leave my blank inside so that people can write inside. Now you can have them going this way, or you can have them going this way. It's up to you. And I did cut, see, I started this and then I goofed it up and I had to unstick it. But this, the photo part is 3 inches, and then the silver around is 3.5. Or no. Let me measure for you. 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and then 3 by 3. And then we just glue this on. Make sure I've got mine in the right way. See if I can line this up a little bit better. Just ever have a bad week. Oh, I am having a terrible week. And that's your note card. Bada boom, bada bing. So that makes my 6 note cards that will go in side. And then I have 6 envelopes that will go. I did 5 of them already, so that y'all don't have to watch me make 6 envelopes. So if you have an envelope punch board, it's ideal. If not, you know, to try to figure it out. I don't know how to do it. I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out, but this just seems to be, you know, it holds a 3.5 by 3.5 inch note card. So your, you know, envelope. The envelope is cut to be 6 by 6. It's cut 6 by 6. I'm trying to find the measurement. I know it's on the 3 there. Yeah, this is 3.5 by 3.5 inch envelope. So you have a 6 by 6 inch piece of paper, and on mine I line it up to the 3 punch 4. And I'm going to tell you, I had a hard time figuring this thing out. I had to go watch a YouTube tutorial to figure out how in the world to make an envelope with this thing. I mean, I was reading the directions and I was like, what? Line this where? Alright, so we have that. I didn't think I'd need one, but it beats trying to fix it and do it all on the Cricut, so that's why I went ahead and purchased one. Joanne had them on sale, so well, fold and burnish, and then this will tell you if you're right or not. If you fold these in side to side and you fold this one up, it's weird. It leaves the edge. So this is going to be your top and your bottom. So if you have a directional paper, you need to figure out which way it goes. And then I like a deeper rounded edge, so I'm going to use this corner rounder instead of the one on the punch board, and then I just run a small bead of glue down the envelope to make the bottom. And then I would get some double-sided tape, and I didn't do it on all of them yet. I have to finish them, but I mean, you don't have to put it on there. They can glue them or put their own tape, but I'm just going to run a little piece of double-sided tape along that edge. And I would do that for all of them. And just make sure I burnish it down really good. And then that is our other envelope, our 6th envelope, and our 6 note cards. And they fit right in here like so. Well, it's easier, I think. Get your envelope in there first. See, I think that's why she did hers all in one piece. It's because you get that little 1/4 inch but if you kind of keep them up towards the front and then push them down. There we go. Just like so. There we are. Pretty cute. And then you get your ribbon, and you can, she just glued the front of hers. And I just kind of keep my ribbon even with that, you know, the box part. And I'll just run a bead of glue. Do it about as straight as I can get it. There we go. Then I did just cut this out on my cutting machine, and I just propped it up with some foam tape. Just layered a picture on some glitter paper. And then I'll just put that in the middle. Like so, and then we can tie this. Probably not even in frame, it probably all go in. I can't see you tying that bow. You might not want to watch me tie a bow. I'm not a bow tire by any means. There we go. That'll be, you get the idea, you know. Just stand here and fiddle around with the bow for 15 minutes, but that's the bow, and you're going to tie it on there and glue yours down better. I'll go back with some glue. But there is the note card holder with the notes and the little holder, and that's all there is to it. It's not that one's not that hard to do. So, okay, Katrina, there you go. There is your note card holder. And hey guys, I am out of here. I am going to go cook some dinner and just spend some time with my husband, and I will catch you in the next video. So y'all take care, stay safe, and remember, I love each and every one of you. Like and subscribe and share this video, and take care. Bye bye.